Howdy, how y'all doing today? So I wanted to talk about blogging based on a conversation I was having with a friend of mine, name is Holly, who then wrote a small post about it, and I decided, you know what, it would make a good video. The basic question, which is the title of this video, is blogging dying? And I'm going to just say this right off the bat. No, blogging is not dying. Truth of the matter is that blogging is the most shared content on social media. The thing is that blogging has somewhat changed, and there's this broad definition now that I think that we all have to look at. For instance, there's still those of us, like me, who write our little independent blogs. Okay, I have 5 of them, but they're still independent blogs. But we now have to deal with sites like Huffington Post, and it's debatable as to whether you want to call that a blog or not, but I do, because none of those people get paid. A lot of those people are trying to drive traffic to their blogs by going there. So to me, in essence, they're blogging. They're guest blogging. Then you have sites like Medium. Exact same type of thing. I know a lot of people who are trying to drive traffic to their blogs and websites by writing independent articles on Medium. If you look at LinkedIn, LinkedIn started accepting articles. Really, in essence, most of the articles that people are writing are blog posts. I mean, when I was posting a lot of articles, basically at least 70% of them, okay, I only did 100, so maybe 65 or 70 of those weren't original. They were old blog posts from years ago that I modified a little bit so that it would look fresh and changed up and added a different image to it, and I put it on there. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're sharing blog posts. And you know, it's not just general blog posts. For instance, it turns out that there are certain types of blog posts that get shared more often than others. For instance, if you have 5 ways to do blank or 9 ways to do that, whatever, list posts. They call those list posts. Those seem to do the best. Next are how-to posts, how to fix this, or how to do that or whatever. And then infographics. I gotta tell you the truth. I don't like putting infographics on blogs, so I don't have any on mine. But every once in a while, you find one that it looks somewhat entertaining and kind of cool, and people love pretty pictures. But to me, it just takes up so much space. When infographics first came out, they were like little blocks of things, and you didn't really have a lot to do. There it is. Little blocks of things. And now they're so long that they can take up more than half of an article. And yeah, I know people like that, and it's kind of pretty, but in today's world of mobile speed, and y'all know I talked about mobile speed some time ago, those things just slow everything up. And you ain't got time for that. They don't look good on phones. That's my reality. They look pretty good on a computer. I've got this 24-inch screen. It looks really good here. But on the phone, it just doesn't look as good. Maybe on tablets, and I don't have a tablet. I have a Nook. So is blogging dying? Not even close. And when you look at how fast blogging is growing, I mean, every day you're talking about another 1,000 blogs are hitting the world. And now, at the same time, there's a whole lot of people who used to write when I first started who are no longer writing. So you have that, but you still have all these people who are starting new blogs every single day. Now, blogging's not dying. It's morphing. It has other things to compete with, things like Snapchat or Periscope, YouTube, obviously. Podcasting. Podcasting is one of those things where everyone talked about, well, podcasting is going to be the next big thing. Truth of the matter is, podcasting has already kind of dwindled off. You guys know that I talked about live presentations, how that's been dying off. Video is kind of still growing, but there are so many people who are scared to show themselves online. I mean, it's amazing to me how many folks are subscribed to the channel. Y'all know who you are. It's amazing how many of you are subscribed to the channel who are under fake names. And when you go to your page, because I have looked at all the pages, because I did that video where I was highlighting some of the people who are subscribed to this channel. I highlighted some of their channels. It's amazing how many of you either have a fake name or you don't even have your picture on your site. Some folks don't even create videos on that site. I really don't understand all that much, but I had a friend of mine who does that explain why he did it. So, okay, I understand a little bit better. Still, that's why I like blogging. That's why I like to highlight my blogging. Like I said, that's why I have 5 of my own, and I write for other blogs. And, you know, it ain't going anywhere, at least for now. At some point, maybe everything becomes audio or visual and you don't do blogging the exact same way. But I tend to believe that there's always going to be those people who are going to want to read something. Maybe you don't want to read it on paper, but you're going to read it online, or you're going to read it on a PDF, or you're going to read it in a reader. So I think that blogging is here to stay. So if blogging's here to stay, you might as well learn how to do it right. I'm not going to tell you right now, but I'm working on it. Anyway, y'all take care. I'm Mitch Mitchell. You have a wonderful day.